Hi, everybody. This is JP Panther, and today's topic is to talk about, it's just a fun discussion talk, video to talk about, just discussion and things like that. Today's topic is, has anime finally became mainstream in America? And this is something that's really been on my mind for, I'm going to say like 4 or 5 years. I just really want to talk about it. And let's get into the topic. In my personal opinion, I feel like just not just anime, I just feel like geek culture as a whole has become more mainstream, socially acceptable in society because of, I really think a lot of it is because of the Marvel movies, in my personal opinion. When you have like Black Panther, Captain Marvel, you have like the Avengers and things like that. These big blockbuster giant movies that, you take something that's niche like comic books, like just something geeky and nerdy like comic books, and make it into a live action movie format, and you introduce it to a worldwide mainstream audience, and then you have black people co-signing Black Panther, you have white women, and and you have them co-signing Captain Marvel, then you have the Avengers where they all come together, where everybody's really into the movies, things like that. The point I'm trying to say is that when you have those type of geek culture properties, it makes everything else do well. So like for Avengers becoming the highest grossing film of all time, not only is that a win for the comic book industry, it's a win for anime, manga, video games, comic books, things like that. And I just feel like in this time that we are in, geek culture, anime, manga, and video games, things like that has just been so into our culture. In my personal opinion, I do feel like it has become mainstream, not just in America. I feel like it has become mainstream worldwide, but I guess it's in its own unique way. It's a lot more socially acceptable in society. Like before, when you talked about like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and all that, as us as anime fans, we kind of have to just keep it among ourselves. Now that it's so popular, even on today, I guess recently, the latest One Piece chapter. If you don't, I'm not trying to spoil it, but it was trending today. Like it's crazy. It's like here, let me show you. See, One Piece is #1 trending, and this is on Twitter and things like that to show you that I'm not like lying. But like back in the day, anime never used to get its recognition. I just feel like anime manga has never gotten its recognition. But now that we're in this geek culture era that we live in, I feel like it has. I feel like it has become mainstream in its own way. Toonami and Adult Swim, I saw it's doing a lot better than they were before. Because remember in 2012 when they brought back the Toonami lineup, it was pretty bad. It was, what is it, Bleach, Dead Man Wonderland, Casher and Sins, Fullmetal Alchemist, Ghost in the Shell, and Cowboy Bebop. No one was really watching it. I mean, yeah, Bleach and all that, but again, Bleach is another story. But the point I'm trying to say is that I feel like anime in America, and not just in America, but worldwide, has become mainstream. I think has been more acceptable than it was 5-10 years ago. And I just feel like being trended on Twitter, doing Dragon Ball Z. You have popular YouTubers and things like that, and celebrities really embracing the geek culture. Where you have NBA players, NFL players being like, "Yo, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto is my favorite anime," and things like that. We used to never have that like 5-6 years ago. You talked about this back in the day. It just wasn't cool. It just wasn't. You'll get laughed at. You'll get humiliated. You'll be demonized by society. Now that geek culture is in our everyday life, people just embrace it like in our own. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like in this, not just anime, but like geek culture in general, I feel like geek culture has become more popular than sport, politics, and religion at this point. Because it's like, it's the top tier like culture, I guess, form of entertainment that's out now. Women are into it, girls, everybody. You feel me? So it's just not like a bunch of nerds being on our laptops being into it. Everybody is into it. It's just more socially acceptable, and I feel like anime has been on that conversation. It's been in that lane, in that era. And that's just how I truly look at it. And I think it's mainstream in a certain type of way. And I guess there's different levels of mainstream, but I do feel like it's mainstream where you could rock a Dragon Ball Z T-shirt or have a iced out chain or things like that, or a hoodie or a snapback, and it just won't be viewed as like, oh, you're being weird or you're being like a weirdo and things like that. I think it has become that type of mainstream. Mainstream, I think it's mainstream, then a super mainstream, and I think it's like there's different levels of mainstream. But I do say anime in America and worldwide has become mainstream. Not everybody's gonna like it, but again, not everyone's gonna like. Not everything's for everybody. Like sports, not everyone's into sports, not into politics, not into religion, not into the comic book movies. You know what I mean? Like not everything's for everybody. But if the majority public is okay with it and they're rocking with it and they're embracing it, it seems to me that it has become mainstream, and that's just how I view it. I think it has become mainstream in its own way, in its own lane. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Rate, like the video, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think. Do you think anime has become mainstream and cool and socially acceptable? Because I do see a lot of it talked about on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and things like that. Because before, no one used to talk about it. You know, they used to kind of just keep it in the back burner. But now that it's now quote unquote cool, now everybody rocks with it. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Let me know in the comment section. Peace. Have a great day. And anime for life.